everyone, and welcome back to more Create Chronicles. We are jumping back in where we left off last week, trying to get going with some stuff, get going with some power, some create power, and we've not done too much really during the week whilst we've been away. Built some towers on the bottom end of the base here, just because we could. Not much else has really changed. So we're going to jump straight in and try and do some create, and then that will also allow us to set up a sorting system of sorts, so to speak, for everything else. So what we need to do is we need to jump into this absolute monster of a area and find out where to start. And we start over here. Welcome to Create. Chapter is entirely optional and serves as an introduction to the Create mod. Perfect, it's what we need. And yeah, it basically runs through what we need to do so you can ponder things and view how it all works and go from there. Everything on Create runs through stress units, which comes from rotational power, and that's how it all works. So let's complete this one. Toolbox. We've got a toolbox because it's on the floor already, so we can complete that. We are going to need engineer's goggles. Blueprints can be given to one or more crafting recipes, which then apply to your held items whenever you right-click them. The quickest and most effective way to assign recipes is to locate the recipe in GAI while the blueprint UI is open. Sure, I'll do that later. I do not want to do that right now. Schematic table. Use schematic table in Quill to save a build as a schematic file. I don't really want to do that right now either. I just want to get some power going for now. So redstone plays a crucial part. Making contraptions. Perfect. We can do that because we're going to need some of those things. Engineer's goggles. This is what I want to make first. So let's make some engineer's goggles, and I will make some for you as well, Silence. He's gone. He's vanished. Nope, he's dead. Oh, rip. He will just be a statue there forever now. Goggles! Ooh, night vision goggles from artifacts. We don't need those right now. We need engineer's goggles. So we need 2 pieces of glass, a golden sheet, and some string. I think we can do all of those things. We need gold, 2 pieces of. We need string. We've definitely got 2 pieces of string somewhere. This is why we need a sorting system, because this is just a nightmare. I'm fairly certain we have string. I just don't know where it is. Oh, is that in there? I'm blind. Yes, I'm blind. There we go. Need some string. Just 2 pieces of string, I think it was. Yeah, because we're making 2 things. And then we need glass. So we need sand. Now, we might not actually have any sand. No, let's go dig up some sand. So we need to go down to the beach. While Silence is BRBing, we'll head down to the beach. Where's the nearest beach? Probably going to be over there, isn't it? So we need to whiz over there. Oh no, we can go to the town. We can nick it from the town. That's nearer. Let's do that. Less walking, more good. We want to go to Ramid. And we want to go... If we go nick it from the bottom of the ocean, we're less likely to make the area look terrible. So let's go to the east. No, the east, the west. I know what I meant. Honestly, surprised more villagers haven't walked into the lava, if I'm honest. They are good at that kind of thing. Oh yeah, forgot I don't have aqua affinity and such like yet. Oh, clay. Get some of that whilst I'm here as well. You never know when you might need some bricks. Need to breathe. How much is that? How much do I have? 16. That'll do for now. I don't need loads right now. I just need enough to make a bit of glass. Do I want to steal your iron blocks whilst I'm here? Kind of do, yeah. Where was there? Where was there thingamabob? There we go. And... wrong place! Chuck that into a furnace with a bit of coal. And then we can make some glass, and then we can make some goggles. One thing I am going to take off whilst I'm doing all this is my ring of magnetism, because it's going to annoy the heck out of me. There might be a shortcut to turn that off, but we'll see.
Oh. Quest complete. What?
I don't know. Something completed. I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah, I complete. This is the trouble when there's 19,000 skill trees.
Like, where is the thing that I've
Yeah.
supposedly done? It
What?
could be
What just
anywhere.
completed? Close.
Ars Nouveau, maybe?
I think that might have been that might have been from the getting started tree.
I've not picked up a bucket of slime, but I've apparently completed the bucket of slime quest. Don't know how.
I mean, I found one.
Unless I've interacted with yours at some point without realising, I'm not sure. I have no idea.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I need the hammer out of my toolbox.
Yeah, I do not know where that completion came from.
I swear you can do this with the hammer, can you not? Oh, you can. You have to use a press to do the goggles. I'm trying to make the goggles. I thought you could use the hammer to...
Oh, you need the sheet.
But you have... Yeah, you have to make a mechanical press for it. I thought you could use the hammer for it, but you can't.
Ah.
In which case, straight to making some wheels then. Down here, I think, is going to be where we're going to do this. Let's fill in this annoying gap here. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we leave a gap. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That will have water falling down there, turning that. And I can put the relevant mechanisms in either side as needed. Is it there? Yes, it is there. What I want to basically do is make this look like it's a spring. Like a natural spring in the landscape that we've tapped into. And used for our mechanical purposes. Is the theory here. So let's see if we can actually achieve that, shall we? Let's have it be all dirt at the back here. So I think grass shouldn't grow back in here because it's not connected to any. I need some more cobblestone. Can I turn these into stuff? I can. Perfect. Because I am going to need some of those as well. Doo-doo-doo. And then we go... That. Gives us a bit of that texture. And then we need some of these. Actually, I'm going to do that, get rid of that. Because we have... There's a walkway we were talking about I made earlier. Let's put that across here. And then if we do stairs, that. And then we can see into our little tunnel once it's complete, and we can also see down into the water wheels without getting crunched, which is always good. Getting crunched, I'm told, not the best. Let's do that. Let's just knock up an infinite water source over here. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it is producing power. And that's all we need. Yep. Right, so that's producing power, so we just need to put shafts out the sides to gather said power. How do we make 2 andesite alloys, which are made with iron nuggets and andesite? That's easy enough. Was there any other recipes for those? Zinc nugget and andesite. If you're doing it mixing, it's more efficient. You only need 1, I assume. Or does that make... that still only makes 1, so yeah, it's more effective to use mixing. But short term, doing it this way to get it initially. Let's pop them in there. So we're going to need iron nuggets, which we've got plenty of. We're going to need andesite, which we do have quite a bit of as well. Now we're going to need quite a lot of andesite alloy, and I'm not going to be setting up mixing straight away, so let's just make as much of it as we can for now. I can put that spare bucket away now. Just need the 1. And then I need to make some shafts. And did that complete a quest as well? So look, hydraulic power. See, we haven't made a large water wheel, which is why that's not ticked off, because we got them from loot. But we did something that popped up and said hydraulic power. Generate energy, sure. Can't do that until I've done these other things. I have made andesite alloy, because I've not done that yet, so I need to do it in order. I can't do these until I've done some of these, so swings and roundabouts really. I need to make a press before I can make these. Unless I've totally missed the boat on that, but I'm fairly certain I haven't. Oops, let's take the wrench. And right click on those. Yeah, God, I'm pretty sure I've not missed something. Ah, I need a golden sheet. I can only make golden sheets with a press. Fine, that's fine. Do we already get a press from looting stuff, or do I need to make one? We have a mechanical press. We don't have any cogs. We've got big cogs. I need little cogs though, really. Andesite casing. Oh, we did get some andesite alloy from that as well, but I've made some now, so that's fine. I could hand crank a press, but it's way less fun than just doing it this way for now, so let's start a small workshop shed against this wall. I need a depot. Did we get any depots looting stuff? Got a basin. Linear chassis. We didn't get any depot. Oh, we got a windmill bearing though. They're not easy to make. Well, they're not normally. I assume they're not in this either. Okay, so we don't have a depot. We need to make a depot. How do we make a depot? How do you make windmill bearings actually? Windmill bearing. Rotational mechanism, and you stone cut it into it. So you got to make one of these. Okay, actually they're not too bad. They're not too bad. We could make a windmill as well at some point. Always fun. I was looking at depot to stamp stuff onto. So we just need to make rotational mechanism and then it crafts on into that. Whack that in a stone cutter and it can become any number of things, which is useful, but I need it to be specifically a depot. So one of these. I'll get 4 for a craft as well. So let's start our machine workshop here. Let's stick a press up there and use my wrench to rotate it. That was not rotating it, that was breaking it. Can you not rotate with a wrench? I could have sworn you could rotate with a wrench. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. And say that facing that way. Cool. Okay, right. So then we bring this off to there, and then we go down like this, and then if we dig up that and put in another vertical gearbox, and we're coming from in here. And another vertical gearbox. There will be a more efficient way of doing this. I'm just not doing it right now, basically. And then if I do this, one more vertical gearbox. And that spins everything up. The spinning speed is not very high, but it does give us power. So now, if I take these and put them on there, oh, though that's going to have to get stepped up with some cogs in it, that. I have one plate. It's so slow. What we can do is we can step this up with gears. I just want to get the goggles first so I can look at where we're at with power and go from there, really. Let's build my goggles. They were that. Was it that? And then... No, that one, right? Immediately forgotten what it was. Googles? Would you like some Googles? String! It was the string and I've put it away. Rubbish. What a dingus. Let's get the string back out. Clay in there. And then the string goes up there. I was almost right. I've got some goggles and I will throw some at Silence so he gets them as well. Just completed a bunch of quests by doing that because the stuff I've already done. So I'll complete that for some more nuggets of experience. Speedometer, this will just tell me the speed of stuff, so what I can do is step it up and then put it through a speedometer, and a stressometer tells me things about what I'm doing. Make a shaft to get some more shafts, perfect. Make a cog, get some more cogs. Make andesite alloy, get some andesite. Generate power, get some slime balls. Crank it all the way. I've interacted with the crank, don't get blown away. Make some sails, which we got from quest rewards. Water wheel, we haven't made one. We've completed that. We haven't completed the small water wheel. Mechanical belts, again, these are all things that we got from quest reward, not quest rewards, from looting boxes. We got them already, so that's why these things have been completed. But this gives you all the information you need, so even after I've completed it, I can go back and look. So andesite tunnel can be a great way to cover your belt. Whenever an andesite tunnel has a belt connecting from one side as well, it will split exactly one item off from a stack. And then if you use brass tunnels, they can do more stacks and stuff. So these are a good way of splitting things out and that kind of thing, and then filters do that, but we'll get through those eventually. We've made gearboxes, we've got a gear shifter, Actually, 100% somewhat useful. Let's read. A gear shifter will reverse the direction of rotation if a redstone signal is applied. That's useful. Sometimes things are going backwards and it's very annoying. Clutch will stop any rotation if you apply it, so if you want to separate a bit out that's really high stress, you can do that temporarily, which is great. In case chain drive, it transmits power. Any part of a row can be rotated. It's just a useful way of doing power. And then adjustable gear shift. Adjustable chain gear shift, sorry. Similar to the normal chain drive. Where it has no redstone signal. When you apply a redstone signal, it will double the speed for the connected chain drives. Again, it's one of those things where a lot of this stuff is very in very particular scenarios, basically, and when you come across them, you will know and you can use it.